would rather be doing than talking to a man? Anything. Cut the video. No. I would much rather eat a pistachio or a cashew. And I'm anaphylactic to those. Those could take me out. I would much rather be eating that than having to talk about a man or asking him his favorite color or how much he bench presses, any of that stuff. I don't care. They would take me out so fast that I wouldn't even have to talk to the man. That would just be the end. Honestly, it'd be more peaceful that way. I would much rather go back to high school and relive the worst years of my life. Like, when I say worst of the worst, I mean worst of the worst. My mom got cancer twice. I had an ED. It was COVID. Literally anything that could have happened in high school did happen in high school. So quite literally, I would rather go back to that than talk to a man. I would much rather look like Berries and Cream again with like my Demogorgon looking self than ever have to talk to a man. Why do I want to help a man's ego? I don't need to do that. He already does that for himself by looking in the mirror. I would rather look like that for the rest of eternity than have to talk to a man, especially one that is egotistical, that is obsessed with himself. Oh my god. At that point, just take me out because I can't do it. Or just give me a pistachio, like I said. I would also much rather be with a male-centered female. Why, you may ask? Because she'll literally go for him and save me the time and the trauma. You can have him, babe. I promise you. I don't want him and the misery he brings into this world. I would also stop drinking coffee. I love my coffee as much as Lorelai Gilmore loves her coffee, okay? And if you know, you know. I wake up and I think about my coffee. I don't think about a man. I think about my coffee. I would much rather stop drinking my coffee and the mental anguish it comes with talking to a man. I don't want to play these games. I would much rather just talk to my dog. The only boy in my life that I actually don't mind is my dog. Yeah. And he's a man, which also scares me. He ate my road lip balm, but at least like he's cute and doesn't gaslight me. I would rather be in a butterfly sanctuary. Oh, I freaking hate butterflies. So much so to the point where I was like maybe 7 years old. And my only time in a butterfly sanctuary was me literally having a butterfly land on my nose and me screaming at the top of my lungs, running out, and I never went back. I cannot be around a butterfly. I would much rather be around a butterfly and deal with my fear than have to deal with any of that. If you think it's an irrational fear, then you haven't been through the fear, and I don't care what anyone else says. There are a few that are okay, I guess. I honestly wouldn't even shave off like the little like hairs that grow here. I wouldn't do it anymore if I didn't have to talk to or deal with any of this BS that this dating in this generation brings. It sucks. A girl's fighting for her life. Oh my god, and if I never had to go on Hinge, that's a whole different story. Not all men are bad. Most disappoint me though. Anytime a man disappoints me now, I just go, men. Coming from a girl that thought that she was gonna get married at 21 and have kids and all that stuff, and being 22 years old and the singlest she could ever be, it's more peaceful than talking to a man or being in a talking stage or being a situationship. Why is it even called a situationship? What's the point of it being called a situationship? Why is it a situation? You either want to date or you don't want to date. It's one of the two. It's like, you know, like I haven't even started dating. I already give up. I can't do it. Anyway, I love you so much. Bye.